Before we begin this amazing journey through the story of Moses, the Chosen One, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends so everyone can learn from the incredible power of faith and courage. Narrator continues. Now, let's travel back in time to ancient Egypt, where a baby born under danger would rise to become one of history's greatest leaders. This is the story of Moses, the child drawn from the water. Exodus chapter 2. The birth of Moses, full detailed story. The birth and rescue of Moses. A man from the tribe of Levi married a woman from the same tribe. She became pregnant and gave birth to a son. When she saw that he was a fine, healthy baby, she hid him for 3 months to protect him from Pharaoh's order that all Hebrew baby boys must be killed. But when she could no longer keep him hidden, she made a small basket out of papyrus reeds, sealed it with tar and pitch to make it watertight, and placed the baby inside. Then she set the basket among the reeds along the bank of the Nile River. The baby's older sister, Miriam, stood at a distance, watching carefully to see what would happen to her little brother. After some time, Pharaoh's daughter came down to the river to bathe, and her servants walked along the riverbank. She noticed the basket among the reeds and sent one of her maidservants to get it. When she opened it, she saw the baby. The child was crying, and she felt compassion for him. "This must be one of the Hebrew babies," she said. Then Miriam, the baby's sister, came forward and asked Pharaoh's daughter, "Would you like me to go and find one of the Hebrew women to nurse the baby for you?" Pharaoh's daughter said, "Yes, go and do that." So the girl went and brought back the baby's own mother. Pharaoh's daughter said to the woman, "Take this baby and nurse him for me, and I will pay you." So the woman took her baby home and cared for him. When the child grew older, his mother brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She named him Moses, saying, "Because I drew him out of the water." The name Moses sounds like the Hebrew for to draw out. Moses kills an Egyptian. Years later, when Moses had grown up, he went out to see his own people, the Hebrews, and saw how harshly they were forced to work as slaves. He saw an Egyptian man beating one of the Hebrew workers. Looking around and seeing that no one was watching, Moses killed the Egyptian and hid the body in the sand. The next day, he went out again and saw 2 Hebrews fighting each other. He said to the one in the wrong, "Why are you attacking your fellow Hebrew?" The man replied, "Who made you our ruler or judge? Are you planning to kill me as you killed the Egyptian yesterday?" Then Moses became afraid and said to himself, "What I did must be known." When Pharaoh heard about it, he tried to have Moses killed. But Moses ran away from Pharaoh and fled to the land of Midian. Moses in Midian. When Moses arrived in Midian, he sat down beside a well. The priest of Midian had 7 daughters who came to draw water and fill the troughs to water their father's flock. But some rough shepherds came and tried to drive them away. Moses stood up for them, defended them, and helped them water their flock. When the girls returned to their father Reuel, also called Jethro, he asked them, "Why have you come back so early today?" They answered, "An Egyptian man rescued us from the shepherds. He even drew water for us and watered the flock." Reuel said, "Then where is he? Why did you leave the man there? Invite him to come and eat with us." So Moses agreed to stay with the man, and Reuel gave him his daughter Zipporah to be his wife. Later, Zipporah gave birth to a son, and Moses named him Gershom, saying, "I have been a foreigner living in a strange land." God hears the cry of his people. After a long time, the king of Egypt died, but the Israelites still groaned under the heavy burden of slavery. They cried out for help, and their cries rose up to God. God heard their groaning and remembered his covenant, the solemn promise he made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God looked down on the people of Israel and knew that the time had come to act on their behalf. White heavy checkmark summary of key points. Moses was born a Hebrew during a time when Pharaoh ordered all Hebrew baby boys killed. His mother saved him by hiding him in a basket on the Nile River. Pharaoh's daughter found and adopted him, naming him Moses, drawn out of water. As an adult, Moses killed an Egyptian and fled to Midian. There he married Zipporah and had a son, Gershom. Meanwhile, the Israelites' suffering continued, and God began preparing to deliver them.